Happy NBA Tuesday, everybody. I am back with my favorite 3 NBA picks for tonight, which is March 3rd, 2026. I've already done over 2+ hours of diving into the data, the research, the studying, the stats, the facts, and I have emerged with 3 plays to help you crush it on PrizePicks, Underdog, Betr, wherever the heck it is that you choose to play your action. So do me a favor, be sure to tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, drop a comment with your favorite play, share this with a buddy, do all of the things because we are going to be back with a brand new video basically every single day. Now, to recap where we've left off, yesterday was probably the worst day that we have had in quite some time. We went 50-50. We threw 4 picks out into the abyss. 2 of them hit. 2 of them did not. The Denver Nuggets understood the assignment. They did what they were supposed to do. Nikola Jokic landed under 10.5 assists. Christian Braun landed under 13.5 points. They did what they were supposed to do. It was the Golden State Warriors that sold us out. Rui Santos was supposed to get us 13 or more points, and he did not. Pat Spencer was supposed to land underneath 5 assists. He did not. The Warriors burned us. But that is okay, because we have been on a hot streak as of late. We're actually 42-19 over the last few weeks inside my free community, which if you do the math, that comes out to about 69%. Very nice. And that includes a really, really hot 33-12 run inside my VIP community, which is where I send the very best possible picks. That comes out to 73%. So 73% in that community where we're sending the best possible, most favorite plays every single day. So yeah, we have every intention of getting back on track today. We are aiming for another at least 70% clip on the 10 picks that I have sent out. Now, before we dive into today's picks in the videos, guys, you got to understand there are 2 really great places where you can get a ton of value on today's plays. Now, number 1, Novig. If you're not yet familiar with Novig, I highly recommend changing that. This is very quickly becoming one of my favorite apps to play. It might already be my favorite app to play, and the main reason for that is you don't need 2 or more players in an entry to submit a lineup. It's not like PrizePicks, Underdog, Betr, where you need to have 2 or more entries to set a lineup. If there's only one play that you feel particularly confident about, you can submit it as one play. It operates much more like a traditional sportsbook, even if you live in a state like I do, where online sports gambling is not legal. Novig is the solution. Check it out. Check out Novig, Novig. Use code BBSMikey. You're also going to get a deposit match up to $25. Highly recommend it. In fact, some of the picks that I've sent out today to my community emphasize Novig specifically because Novig routinely has some of the best prices available on pretty much any picks. If you're in my community, you already know what I'm talking about. I've already sent out several picks today that said, hey, the price on Novig is significantly cheaper than anywhere else. Get this pick in here. The other place where I am playing the majority of my action, Betr, B-E-T-R. This one is just like PrizePicks and Underdog in terms of capabilities and functionality, the way that it works, but the amount of freebies that it gives you, the amount of multiplier potential that it gives you is kind of unreal when you compare it to some other apps in the marketplace. In fact, if you download Betr and you use code BBSMikey, you're going to get a free pick tonight. And tonight, if I'm not mistaken, it is LeBron James more than 0.5 points plus rebounds. Personally, I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan on the planet, but I'm pretty confident he'll get at least 1 point or 1 rebound. So you're going to get that free play if you use code BBSMikey. You're also going to get 2 different $100 no sweat tokens, which basically means you can make a pick, make a play for $100, and if you win, congratulations, you get to collect that cash. If you lose, that $100 is just refunded right back into your account. And you're not only going to get 1 of those tokens, you're going to get 2 of them. You quite literally cannot lose. And if that wasn't enough, I am also offering 30 days free inside my VIP group for anybody who downloads Betr and or Novig and uses code BBSMikey. All you got to do is send me an email, a screenshot of your proof. You'll find my email in the description of this episode. If you do both of these, I'm going to give you 60 days free inside that VIP community. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into today's picks. Now, the first one I highly recommend pressing pause on this episode and acting quickly, because this one is not going to be around very long. In fact, by the time you're watching this one might not even be available anymore. It's not the most exciting play on the planet, but from a likely profit standpoint, it's a very exciting play. That is Derek Queen, more than 4.5 rebounds. Now, you're looking inside my VIP community right now. I left a note at the top of this saying, hey, if you guys want to get this pick in quickly before that line changes, again, download Betr, use code BBSMikey, and you can pair it with that free play, LeBron James over 0.5 points plus rebounds. You'll get that pick in immediately. So feel free to press pause, do that quickly if you are able. The reason this isn't going to stick around much longer is all of the other books, all of the other apps are extremely bullish on this. It's minus 154 on Sleeper, minus 150 on Hard Rock, minus 145 on Fliff, BetMGM. You get the idea. The thinking is that the apps and the books, typically when they're this bullish on the pick, it's not going to stick around long. It usually means it's very mispriced, very cheaply priced on PrizePicks, Underdog, Betr. And I have seen it on PrizePicks, I've seen it on Underdog, and I have seen it on Betr. You should be able to get it somewhere relatively quickly. Derek Queen does have 5 or more rebounds in 51 out of 61 games this year. He's hitting it about 84% of the time, averaging 7.26 per game. 7 of the last 9 centers to come up against the Lakers have been able to hit the over on their rebounds prop. So again, Derek Queen over 4.5 rebounds. The books are extremely bullish on this one. He's done it very frequently this year. The matchup is nice. Press pause on this episode. Download Betr. Use code BBSMikey. Get that pick in ASAP. That's arguably that might be my favorite pick of the entire day. Free and VIP included. Next up, we have Jalen Green under 18.5 points. And again, this is one where you might have to act fast, because you'll see, once again, other apps, other books are extremely bullish on Jalen Green to land under 18.5 points. Sleeper has it at minus 145. BetMGM has it at minus 135. Novig has it at minus 133. FanDuel's minus 130. DraftKings and BetRivers both have it at minus 125. Apps and other apps, other books are very bullish on this one. Jalen Green under 18.5 points might not last very long. It's probably only a matter of time before that drops to 17.5 points. So get it now while you can. Jalen Green does have 16 or fewer points in 10 out of 12 games this season, which is about 83% of the time. Granted, it is a very small sample size, but still, it's happening much more frequently than not. He's averaging 12.92 points per game, and the line here is 18.5. He's kind of not even close. 7 of the last 10 shooting guards to come up against the Sacramento Kings have landed under their points prop. So once again, just like we talked about with the previous pick, the market really likes this pick. His hit rates look really good for this pick. The matchup looks really nice for this pick to hit. All of the stars are aligning for Jalen Green under 18.5 points. Guys, one thing I would like to mention before the last pick, in fact, I'm probably going to throw a bonus pick in here for you, but one thing I would like to mention before that last pick, yes, I do have a free community you can join. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm going to send out some of the best picks every single day, but if you want my best possible, most favorite picks every single day, including my own tickets that I include if people want to tail, I am currently holding a March Madness sale inside my VIP community, where if you enter code MADNESS, MADNESS, you are going to unlock 50% off any VIP plan that you so choose, whether it's the weekly plan, the monthly plan, or even my lifetime plan, where you will never pay again after you purchase it one time. You can get it for 50% off, but I do only have 2 spots left in the lifetime plan, so you would have to act fast on that. Again, use code MADNESS on my VIP community. You're going to unlock 50% off. You'll see the link for all this in the pinned comment as well as the description of this episode. All right. As for the third pick, we're looking at Jarrett Allen, more than 18.5 points plus assists. Now, once again, you look at how the market is treating this play. Other apps and other books are very, very confident. They're very bullish on this one. Sleeper has it at minus 143. Fliff has it at minus 135. Minus 133 on BetMGM. 128 on DraftKings. 125 on Hard Rock. You get the idea. As for Jarrett Allen himself, he's gone over 20 or more points plus assists in 8 out of his last 10 games. He's averaging 23 PA per game during that time. He has 20 plus PA in each of his last 4 games, which includes, by the way, just a few days ago, February 27th, against these very same Detroit Pistons. And that's noteworthy. Oh, and by the way, he also had 22 points and assists against them back in October on 27th, both games that he's played against the Pistons this year. That's noteworthy because if you look at the matchup, the Pistons tend to be one of the better defenses in the entire league, but that hasn't mattered for Jarrett Allen going against the Detroit Pistons. In fact, 7 of the last 9 centers, including Allen, to face the Pistons have hit the over on their points plus assists. We're also seeing that 67% of bets and 53% of public money is on the over in this game. And that suggests to us that there will be more points in this Pistons-Cavaliers game than originally expected. Again, all of the stars are aligning for Jarrett Allen more than 18.5 points plus assist. I personally am taking this one over on Betr. And if you use code BBSMikey, you're going to get a lot of great free stuff that comes with that pick as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw a bonus pick in here because why the heck not? Now, on the other side of the ball, on the other side of the Cleveland-Detroit game, let's talk about Tobias Harris under 13.5 points. Now, this is one that I am taking specifically on Novig, and the reason for that is Novig is currently paying plus 100 on Tobias Harris under 13.5, where so many other books and apps are favoring it much heavier. It's minus 133 on Sleeper, minus 130 on BetMGM and Hard Rock, minus 125 on Fliff. The market suggests plenty of confidence that this pick is going to hit, and yet Novig is paying it as if it won't. Okay, so this is a great spot to try out Novig. Use code BBSMikey. You're going to get a match on your first deposit up to $25. And as for Tobias Harris itself, it is available, by the way, on Betr, Underdog, PrizePicks, so it doesn't need to be Novig if you're not comfortable going there. I just recommend it there because of the payout that you get. But if you want to go there with Betr, Underdog, PrizePicks, etc., this looks like a good one. Tobias Harris has 12 or fewer points in 7 out of his last 10 games, averaging 12 per game during that time. In fact, he actually has 11 or fewer points in each of his last 5 games against the Cleveland Cavaliers, dating all the way back to 2024, including both of his games against the Cavaliers this season, one of which was just a couple days ago on February 27th or 28th, it may have been, as well as back in October. So there you have it, guys. To recap, we like Derek Queen over 4.5 rebounds. This is my favorite pick of the entire day. This is one that should be VIP exclusive, but I included it in the free community because it was just so good that I had to include it. So grab this one as quickly as you can. Derek Queen over 4.5 rebounds. Then we got Jalen Green under 18.5 points. We have Jarrett Allen over 18.5 points plus assists. And we have Tobias Harris under 13.5 points. Those are the best picks, my favorite picks for NBA action today, March 3rd. That's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, I'm going to be back every single day with a new video. We're doing TikTok live these days. We're all over the place. But if you enjoyed today's content, you want to see more of it tomorrow, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, share this with a buddy that can't get a pick to save his life. And yeah, I guess that is all I have for you guys. Good luck out there. We will see you guys soon. And I guess that's it. Have a good night.